Good day everyone, and welcome to another video of Mr. Frank Edu Solution. Today we are going to be looking at 5 facts about reading that you didn't know. Let us jump right into the video. So the first fact is that reading is the best way to reduce stress. A lot of us often wonder, how do I cope with stress? I go through a lot of stress daily. I can't sleep at night. I have a lot of difficulty maintaining my activities with the amount of strength I have. Some of us refer to sleeping long sleeps, others refer to going for recreation activities. However, I mean that exercises help the body very well, but in order to help your mind, what you need is reading. Reading exercises the mind and lowers heart rate, thereby helping you to relieve stress. As a matter of fact, reading relieves up to 68% of stress and brings existing neural pathways to life and keeps your brain elastic and active. In simple terms, books has been found to reduce blood pressure and lower heart rate, therefore also enabling stress relief. The second point is that reading prevents mental issues caused by age. Now, it is a well-known fact, you mingle a lot, that you will find that old people tend to become forgetful or are caught up with one mental illness or the other, and then you find them becoming numb. Sometimes you find these old people becoming very numb. Research has shown that this is not the case for everyone. Intellects tend not to showcase these traits, as they either tend not to show it at all or to show it at a very late stage. This makes them foolproof of any form of mental issues or forgetfulness, or even if it may come, they have to be well advanced in age for them to witness such. Now, the third point is that reading is way easier than you think. Everybody thinks reading is hard. I personally, at a point, thought reading was kind of difficult because probably I felt I didn't read long enough. But later I discovered that despite the fact that I don't read as long as I thought, I am still able to cover majority of the syllabus. That's why I'm going to explain to you why reading is not hard. The basic problem I've discovered is that a lot of us see reading as a chore. See reading as the house chores we do, the washing the laundry, do the laundry, to wash the car, to make the bed. We see reading as that kind of chore. Now, reading is not a house chore. In fact, if a person reads 20 minutes a day, then he's going to read about 1.8 million words in a year. And if you do that and you read books that contain 500 words per page, that means you would have read 3,600 pages in a year. If you divide that by 12, you discover that if you read a book that has 300 pages each, then you will have covered 12 books. Even if you read books that have 1,000 pages, you would have read at least 4 full textbooks. And I know most of those big textbooks that can encompass a full course is just about 1,000 pages. So you see, you cover a year's content of work if you even read 20 minutes every day. That's why I just read 1 hour every day, and it really works for me. It's something you can really adopt, and then you find out that reading does not need to be hard. You don't need to read 6 hours, 7 hours to understand. It's usually when you read late that you read long. If you start preparing on time for any exam or anything you hope to do, then you don't need to read long. So reading is way easy. It is not a chore, it is easy. The fourth point is that reading makes you happier, better, and smarter. This may look a little cliche, but it has been proven that when you read, you become happier. The hormones in your body that will make you happy are stimulated by reading. Also, it makes you smarter because and better than your mates, because reading and IQ are closely related. A lot of us think that some people are more intelligent than some people because they were born that way. Yes, I agree partly that that's true, but then you have to also understand that If a person is born with a higher IQ and another person who is born with a lesser IQ reads a lot of books, he's going to become way higher than the other person with who was born with a higher IQ. So reading can improve your IQ and make you better than even people you thought were better than you. The fifth and the final point, which to me was the most important point, I decided to save this point for last. Reading gives long lives and protects your eyes. Now, there's a contradictory message here. I always thought that reading is bad for your eyes. In fact, it is a widely assumed thought that reading is bad for your eyes. And especially when you see doctors, like you can see in the picture here, most doctors are usually on eyeglasses. And I used to wonder, and I hoped that it was because they did a lot of reading. Like, they did a lot of reading in the university. And that may be partly true. I'll still say again. But the reason why this affects them is because they do not practice fast reading. If you look at the number 5, I stipulated it has to be fast reading. Now, when you read fast, it only adds life to you, it adds to your life, but also it protects your eye. Now, research has proven that people who read fast add about 23 months, which is about 2 years, to their lifespan. Now, if you can add 2 years to your lifespan by just reading, I wonder why you would decide not to read. So I believe that reading has no downsides. We can only have upsides to reading. I do not encourage over reading or over stressing yourself when it comes to reading. But if you can read at least 1 hour every day, then I assure you, you can achieve whatever course, whatever degree you hope to achieve. Okay, thank you. In today's video, please do it to like our video, subscribe to our channel. We'll be releasing more content that would help us in any way we can. We'll keep releasing both educational content, both ones that are going to affect us in other aspects of life. We'll be releasing them. Please do well also to share with your friends or family. Everybody needs this video. And also please drop your questions if you have any, or suggestion that you feel we can use to improve the channel. Please do well to drop it. I will always listen to them and make improvements. I'm here to improve. I hope I can improve so that everybody is going to watch my content and will be happy after they've watched it. Thank you so much, and